Sacred Insights. I'm Andrea Bacon. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always appreciate it. So, we are already in the middle of the year, which is crazy. And in a few days, we're going to be having the solstice. So, our chat today is going to be getting messages for the energies around the two Capricorn full moons that we're having this season and the solstice energies. So, with the sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn, we have opposites at play, and it is a reminder to have a good balance in work and in rest and play. Now, Yasmin Bolin writes in Moonology that Capricorn is that part of us, the part of us that's in our chart, because you've got it somewhere in our chart, that knows that we need to build something during our lives. So it is about our ambitions for however long that we are able to do so, to the best of our ability. And Cancer energy is about home and family. It's looking after and nurturing ourselves and others. So it's a good time to think about well balanced parts of our lives, how well balanced they are, and reassess and reflect on it. If we are neglecting one for the other, maybe, because that happens pretty easily. So, how we might be able to balance it out and realize where in our life that we can be more heart centered and create more space in life to make that connection in ourself, within our environment, our homes and relationships and work as well. So it's a good time to reflect on what so far this year has been working for us and what our responsibility is and what isn't. So this can always go back to my talk on what other people in our lives are carrying, what they're going through, allowing them to have their own process if they are shedding energies and to not take on energies for them that they're trying to release or they're trying to work through, whether it's consciously on their part or unconsciously. But not taking on what's not for us to carry, and to think if anything in our lives that hasn't been working very well, what maybe we could do to get on track with that a little bit more, meet some goals, and take us through kind of the rest of the year when it comes to our goals, what we're desiring, envisioning for our life. So the second Capricorn full moon, because we're having two in Capricorn later on this season, in about a month from now, it's going to be in the late degrees of Capricorn. So it's a second chance again to really get back on track, to help with this energy and seeing what is working for us. And it's a good time in the middle of the year, I think, to reassess what's working for us so far and what isn't, what we're here to build, and just to keep the different areas of our life balanced as much as possible. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? But allowing more fun in life and letting go of changing what needs to be, and more balanced and flowing for this second part of the year. And then I went ahead and pulled some messages, tapping into our angels and guides to see what else they have to say about this. So from the angels and ancestors deck, the first card is to be graceful. Okay. This is kind of a message with thinking before you speak, sort of. Pause, reflect, give yourself grace, and connect with your inner master, your discipline. So discipline in the cards has come up a lot. This card speaks of it, and a few more speak of it too that I have pulled. So connect with your inner wisdom and discipline, and be mindful of instant gratification. So when you're making decisions, this energy is very grounded and self aware. And to get in tune with what you really need, you know, underneath that, like we have mountains. So standing your ground, they go together here. So the stand your ground mountain card came out right with this, and they work together with this message about being focused on what is best for you. And this stand your ground, talking about not allowing things for instant gratification to come in between what it is you're truly wanting. Um, there also, for some people, feels like relationships also have to do with this. If they are creating a wedge, like maybe if it's unhealthy, and creating a wedge between you and your intentions, um, if that's something that you're dealing with, just try to remember to focus on your why. And then we have intend and create here as well with the high priest. So this is talking about your intentions, your why, um, what you're creating, it's coming into fruition. So keep going and be mindful of distractions. Distractions are coming up a lot with this reading. With the autumn card, we have the release the old, um, and get rest. So if this kind of feels like a big message with releasing what is not helping you move forward. Okay. A lot of this has to do with maybe too much running around, distracting yourself, or busy work, focusing your energy and attention on things that are not giving to you, things that aren't serving your highest and best, something that's taking too much from you or draining you. Focusing on things. Sometimes we ruminate on things that we're not happy about, whatever the case could be for you. But get your rest and renew your energy. If you get your rest, it'll help you renew your energy. But it's important not to focus on the things that I was just mentioning, and to start to be more disciplined with where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your thoughts. Focus on what actually is for your highest good. And with the rest card, I kept hearing chill, just chill. So this feels like a case where, you're kind of gathering help from others is also needed. So sometimes it's worth it also to hire somebody, to pay someone to help with extra work. So meditate on that. There's a strong message for someone. Taking care of your health is also a part of this with this rest, and not putting your energy into too many things, being everything to everybody, that type of thing, and delegating, getting help. But then, okay, the next message is Oracle. So wait for information, because you've got some kind of information coming that's going to help you. And something important about this is going to, bring in some type of opportunity, something that you need to know about an opportunity that's coming in. But your intuition is guiding you to something better than maybe what you're trying to focus on. And that's why that message of staying focused and standing your ground is coming through, to not get distracted by whether it be the past or what's not serving you, is really important, because it's kind of, creating that wedge that I was talking about too for somebody. But something better is going to come in. So the next few weeks are going to be important. So get your rest over the next few weeks, because you might be hearing something soon. And, it's going to be an abundant opportunity. I was getting like a lot of abundance, like a lot of really forward movement is coming in, that possibly that you have been wanting, thinking about, but it's important to go towards the path that is healthy and right for you. And then we got big, happy changes. So, where'd that one go? Right here. The big, happy changes card came out, and the abundance card came out. And it's going to be an abundant opportunity for somebody of you who are working towards those goals, on that path of transformation, creating something new, maybe working on something new, could be, your career or something, but it's going to actually keep getting better and better and better. And not just to be super positive or anything, but that's just the messages and the cards that were coming out. So, not that there's anything wrong with being positive, but I'm not just trying to just to say that, but it's actually what has been coming through. So that's really good news. And of course, do what's right for you always. This is from our guides and angels, but you got to listen to what feels right for you. So for the rest of the year, I do feel a big shift coming to bring about, a lot of changes. And so just keep going is the message. It's going to be worth it. And, exactly what we were saying, a lot of confirmation was coming through. So I love how spirit works with all that confirmation. Just remember, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So connect with your spirituality, connect with the downloads your spirit team do want to bring in for you. And they are leading you towards a vision, towards something that you're creating. And some of you might be studying self-development, studying spirituality, but also just to mention that I'm now offering intuitive coaching. So I'm using my skills and the teaching that I learned, where I got my certification from the Chopra Institute, but it's to help people on their journey of personal transformation, spiritual development. If you are feeling stuck or have ever felt stuck, or maybe you know somebody that does, my sessions will help guide you to your inner wisdom and tap into your own intuition, kind of having conversations, expanding that for you. And, maybe if you are interested, always reach out to me, or if you'd like to book a reading, you can check that out in my link at stan.store/medium Andrea. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day and week. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me at andrea.bacon444@gmail.com. Thank you.